Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is Donna and Terry here. And we said we were going to get back on and make another Zoom for you that's going to just kind of bring up the contract that we already emailed it out to you, I believe. But we want you to pay a lot of attention to this because if you understand where we're really going here is we're going to teach you to continuously engage the Lord. And what that is really meaning, you're going to hear this over and over again. So, again, whenever you feel pressure, that's downstairs learning. That's not what we're about. We're always upstairs learning. Remember the triangle that we talked about the other night? Okay. We're making perfect squares. You're bringing the upstairs to the downstairs equally. That's our end result to where we want to be. Most Christians have some spiritualness and a lot of downstairs. Some Christians have a lot of spiritualness and they're not effective downstairs at the tip. This is where we want to be. So you're going to hear us say a lot that, you know, how would the Father think? What would the Father say? Um, and also a big word that you're going to hear me say a lot is given. Everything's been given to you. And the reason I want you to start to realize that is what would happen if your entire life going forward always operated out of the fact that you've already been given what you need? What does that mean? Well, in a nutshell, finances, favor, goodness, mercy, righteousness, love, forgiveness, all that. We could go on forever. So tonight we're laying it out in kind of a fun way so that you can see it. You have been mailed this if you're one of the paid students and you can sign this agreement. So that's what we're going to do here. And Donna's going to share her screen with us, and she's going to share and talk a little bit through here. Won't take long. You have this in your email box. Go ahead, Donna.
Righty. Okay. So then we have everybody seeing this.
There's the agreement, but it's rather small. Can
Is
you
it?
like put click your pointer on there and hold down your control key and then roll your thing and it will enlarge.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Okay,
it
got
went the other
smaller.
way.
Go the other way.
Step back.
There you go. All
All
right. And you're
right.
going to have to scroll down because we can only see half of it
Yes,
when the
it's
time comes.
pages are big.
There
Yes,
you go.
yes.
Very good.
All right, guys. Now that I've got my computer lesson going here, so I appreciate Terry's help. So as we ended in our class, we ended with this upstairs agreement that was emailed out to you. And this is just a little fun thing for you, a tangible item for you that you're, as Terry said, engaging with. So here's all the things that the agreement says. We're going to start with clause 1. I, whatever your name is, hereby agree that from this day, all God says about me is true. I take him at his word. I believe him when he says. And I just want to say you can sign this, you can print this. You don't have to do anything to this, but this is part of learning the upstairs. What does it look like? All these verses are going to just let you feel and experience all the Father has. I take him at his word. You believe him when he says it to you. So some of the verses, I am alive unto God, I'm anointed, I am being perfected. The Bible also says I am perfect. I'm blessed with all spiritual blessings. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm chosen. I'm a co-heir. There's 3 pages of this. And there's these scripture references for you guys so that you can go to the scripture and read it. And I don't want you to look at this and go, oh, I got to read all these at once and I got to look all these up. The Father might say to you, let's stay on this one. He's going to talk to you during this time and something's going to jump out at you. And that's what you want to do is you want to stay where that thing is that he is focusing on and stay there because there's something rich that he wants to share with you. And then we're going to go to clause 2. I further agree that from this day forward, I will learn not to steal his stuff. And if I do, to return them as soon as I become aware that I have done so. This includes the following things that are now belong to him and no longer belong to me. I hereby acknowledge that these things used to be mine, and I hereby relinquish all claims of ownership to him. I will no longer refer to any of these as my own, and I will avoid attaching a personal pronoun to this list. Terry, did you want to say anything from that?
I do. And I would like to just share, and as you all know, we're bringing all of our knowledge together over the years we've acquired. And one of the people that have mentored us over the years has been Graham Cook. And he tells a great story that I have to tell here. And I want you guys to catch in just these first 2 clauses that Don is sharing. The first clause is about upstairs thinking. Okay. That's where we want to operate out of. Downstairs is all the downstairs things that come on us. And so we have to address those things. And Graham shared just an amazing dream he had. And the dream goes a little bit like this. The Lord came to Graham in a dream one night and said, Graham, I'm very upset with you. And Graham goes, Father, what did I do? He goes, I'm very, very upset with you. And Graham goes, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to do anything to upset you. What did I do? He goes, Graham, I am very, very upset with you. And finally, Graham is just like, Father, I'm so sorry. You know that I would never do anything to offend you. I don't know what I did, but I'm so sorry. And he goes, and then the Lord speaks to Graham and says, Graham, give back my stuff. And Graham was so taken. He's like, give back my stuff. He goes, Graham, all these things, like on list 2 here, guys, disappointment, hurt, anxiety, fear, all that stuff Graham had taken back and owned it as his own and started living with the heaviness. And the Lord is like, no, no, no. I took that from you at the resurrection. It's my stuff and I want it back. What a great story, huh, guys? Well, that's how you get to live. Now, that's what I want you to think about when Don is sharing this second clause in depth, because the Lord's taken this. It's not, oh, that'd be lovely if he took fear. He already did. If you're a born again believer, he already took it. If you've already experienced the resurrection, you may not feel resurrected some days, but you are. You're his beloved. He's your father. He's already done this. That's where I get my word from, guys. It's all been given. He's already done it for us. Okay. Super powerful. Go ahead, Donna.
Well, and I even like the fact of, when you take him at his word, you agree with him in the first clause. You're saying, I believe him when he says it. And it's kind of like, ready, set, go. Let's go. I need to move quickly. I need to go because I agreed. When you agree with somebody, oh, you want to go to the store? Yes, you leave. That's exactly how you are receiving this agreement in your heart. Let it go into your heart. Practice with your head and let it fill your inner being. Some of the things in clause 2 are powerful. Bondage. Again, scripture is given. We are set free. We are set free. He took our condemnation. Jesus redeemed us from the curse. Jesus transferred us from the domain of darkness. Jesus defeated death. Some people are afraid of death. That is something that he took away. And you'll see a number of other things: guilt, poverty, shame, sickness, all with scriptural references. And then in this last clause right here, I agree with the Lord with all the above statements and agree that through direct learning from him, He will choose what we work on and when we do so. And I just want to encourage everybody. I was talking to Terry about that today, that in this direct learning, the biggest thing that I've learned is to slow everything down and to absorb what he's focused on. Because even though I don't think that's the important place to work on, he sees everything and he knows me the best. He loves me the best. He sees me. He knows me the best. So he knows what I need and he is working on me in a way that I can't even see. So I encourage you to slow everything down and chew on this for a while. Don't feel like you have to get through this. Just let it be what it is, and just keep going back to it. And then of course you can sign your name on it. Terry?
Isn't that exciting? Go ahead and unshare your screen, Donna. Isn't that exciting, guys? Now, this that we're sharing with you is, and I know that we're really feeding you guys with a water hose. I got it, which is on full blast. Monday night, we gave so much information. This agreement by itself, if you look at each one of those things, and every time you read that that first clause of what the Father says about you, I want you to hear that. This is what the Father says when he sees you. This is what he's saying when he looks at you. As you hear me say all the time, Father has never been disappointed with you, not one time. You are his beloved. He loves you so very much. And this year is going to be a radical change, okay? In your life, it's going to be an adjustment, but a few ground rules you're going to hear Don and I say a lot. Slow learning is direct learning. No, you don't have to hit the homework and wipe everything out. Enjoy the journey. Another favorite statement that we have. And another one is love the learning. Okay. And then this one is the one, and again, everything you're going to start to learn is really the opposite of how you learn. What we say downstairs every day in operations in our lives, we say practice till we make perfect. No, 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 no. That's not how it works upstairs, guys. How it works upstairs is practice till it becomes permanent. There's no pressure upstairs, guys. The pressure's downstairs. So, and then one that we said so much Monday night, but I like this one. Anytime you get into, I have to fix this, nope, wrong direction. You're not fixing anything. The Father is the one who is helping you, walking with you. And that's why Donna says you want to engage the Lord. Pick one of those things. If God hasn't said something to you already, just pick one of those things that is in clause 1 and say, hey, Lord, can we talk about this? He just wants to talk to you and share so much. That's been his plan from the very beginning. That's why he created us. All right. Hey, we love you guys. Thanks. Enjoy this. We're going to have this in the Facebook group shortly. And again, if you're a paid client, one of our paid students, we've emailed this out to you so you can print it up and you can sign it. I recommend you do put it in with your notes and everything. We're just starting a journey. If you're hearing this and you want to be a part of the program, DM us, reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. All right. We love you guys. God bless. Have a wonderful, wonderful day and week. Thanks.